Ja, den här kursen är ju egentligen till för typ att man ska ta massa footprints och skit.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was live. Oh well, I haven't done a video for a while since this thing here is the only PC I have, and I don't have taken the time to learn any editing software or anything for a while now. It's gonna take some while before I do that, I think. Currently saving up for a driver's license too, so well, can't afford a new PC right now. Right now I just discovered a Reddit Apple subreddit. Quite fun. Lots of fun readings for you. We're being bored. Well, you don't need to see my Facebook, but anyway. I'm just watching some audio files debating on whether a power cable that feed from the mains feeding the amplifier will make a difference in the sound. I just can't see it, even if I try with my knowledge. I just can't see how it would make a difference. Unless you're using a small China cable, of course. Then I actually see how it can make a difference. But I don't think anyone is using those ones. They usually burn right up. And some copyright strike music, of course. Why not? Some background music is never wrong, never hurt anyone. Oh, by the way, that's playing from my latest tube amp. It's a rack mount unit, designed and built by me completely, almost. Well, I put the components together. I didn't build everything from the ground. Well, I can't speak, but you know that already. I build everything from components. I haven't made the components myself. The output transformers and stuff like that are from an old tape recorder. And these big 9-inch reels. Oh well, let me just set up the computer. Let me set up the tripod and we'll... Hopefully you don't have to watch me jiggle around all the time. I'm just gonna put you like this for a while. Oops. It was my phone going away. Falling down. Sorry. Hope it turns out. I have too much stuff. Ah, that'll work, I think. I don't think I can sit comfortable anymore, but since when have that been one of my concerns? There you go, that'll work. Oh, anyway, this amp is a single ECC 83 driving a EL84 in Class A in ultra-linear mode. Sounds like a triode connection, but with the power from the pentode. It delivers 3 to 4 watts. It's enough to drive my speakers. And I also did feedback on the Switch, so I can have it non-feedback, feedback and non-feedback. Yeah, I was bored. Well, anyway, that's how that works. Let's move my shitty PC out of the way and see if we can have a look inside it. I bet someone at least wants to see that, and if not, you're gonna have to see it anyway. Yeah, I'm not reading the live chat here, so there's no meaning of commenting there. At least if you want me to notice what you're asking. Well, I'm still using this thing, so I'm not gonna turn it off. Don't do this at home, kids, or what did they say? Ouch. Hell. This thing got hot when the computer was on top of it. Anyway, here's what it looks like inside. Let's see if we can zoom that in, and I could not. Oh wait. Anyway. Here's the two channels, output transformers, power supply, transformer. I use these old motor run capacitors, or starting capacitors, I don't really know which it is, from 3-phase motors converted to single phase for usage. And they use that to get a phase shift to actually get the motor to turn over. And these oil fill traps from a microwave ones. I think they use to limit the current from the 2 kilovolt transformer. So those are at 1900 volts AC. So running at 200 volts, 250 volts, no problem at all. And these ones too. When you run them at when you run the film capacitors at motor run capacitor at DC, you should be able to run them at the peak-to-peak AC. And since they're running a motor, they're gonna have inductive spiking and all kind of garbage from the motor. So it won't be any problem running them at like even more than a bit more than the peak-to-peak AC voltage. And I was originally planning on having only caps in the power supply. I don't know if it's illusion or not, but I actually think it sounded better with only film caps. But then I had this distinct 100 Hz hum in the speakers, which I wanted to get rid of. And I also had problems with crosstalk between the channels. So I had to add a 47 microfarad at the point where the B plus enters this removable chassis and feeds the pre-stage. And then I also added 330 microfarads there. These things are only at 30 microfarads each, and those are at 1 microfarad each. I would have used more, but as you can see, it's quite crammed in this chassis already. And yeah, that's how I did. It's the feedback works like just grounded one end of the output transformer at the secondary. Took here in this specific case, I used a 20k resistor, and it feeds to the cathode of the ECC83 pre-stage tube. And the E84 is a quite easily driven pentode. I think it requires 10 volts peak to be fully driven. I don't think it gets that here. It's supposed to be able to deliver 10 watts or something, but I don't think. I'm not running it that high. I'm not running it current. I think I ran it at 26-30 milliamps. It's a typical operation is around 50 milliamps per tube. And yeah, then it's supposed to output 10 watts, according to the Yay tube datasheet that I had below. And they are, during normal operation for those, they are energized during the start of the motor to get enough torque to be able to start the motor, to create a big enough phase shift. Who the hell is interested in that when I'm doing a tube amp video? when I'm explaining my tube amplifier. Oh, well, anyway, I don't care. That's how that works. The filament is 6.3 volts. Just AC, straight up AC, going here. The problem actually where I thought it was a ground loop or something, where this wire just fell down on the potentiometer down here and introduced hum into the audio line, low signal lines. Took me a while to find it, but that also went quite quickly. This thing took me about, from the start to it playing to this point, about a few weeks, month maybe, I don't really know. First I decided what I wanted to build, then I bought the supplies, all the output transformer stuff said are from a tape recorder, so all in all this cost me around $30 or something. That's what happens when you try to cheap out on everything, use old stuff. It'll probably do good as a guitar amp when you have no feedback. You get quite a distortion. I wanted to try, but I have a guitar. So, well, that's this here. This plate here are easily removable. Since this rack unit had no bottom in it, I used a piece of Tektronix scope. And this plate's also a piece of a Tektronix scope. Man, there's a lot of Tektronix scope parts in this build. Volume potentiometer, the light switch holder. Well, that's about it. It's still a few, lots of parts, but then again, there are lots of parts of Tektronix, all Tektronix scopes in all of my builds. As well, I needed parts to keep these ones here alive, if you can see them, and I had to sacrifice a few to get them to work. So, well, yeah, that's how that went. And for the low signal cable, of course, I use Supra EFF, made in Sweden. Nice. I only use that because I got a roll for free, but it really seems to make a difference. To my surprise. Maybe these cable debates aren't all that much bogus as I expected them to be. Oh well, actually it kind of makes sense that cables introduce different sounds and sounds and stuff, because different capacitances, impedances, and a lot of stuff I don't know about, which I'm gonna have to learn about because I'm trying to build an RF thing. I don't know really what it is, but I'm gonna try to build RF stuff just for fun, receivers and stuff like that. Oh well, let's close this thing up and go on to the Commodore 64. I got this one doesn't. It thinks the RAMs are bad. I use a test cartridge that says the RAMs are bad. So we're gonna try to find out if that's the case or not. And why I'm live sending this is because hopefully I'll get enough motivation to actually fix it, which didn't happen the last time. It's been laying around here for a while. It's not mine, it's a customer's, which I won't tell which one or anyone. So yeah, I've also been starting watching Louis Rossmann from Rossmann Group. And yeah, if you're watching and want to sponsor my channel, please do. I'm running a bit low on cash and stuff to do. Oh well, anyway. The people at the dump are getting mad at me for taking too much stuff too. I'm stealing it from them, they're just pissed off. I suspect because I take before they get thrown in the bins, they take after it gets thrown in the bins. Oh well, I don't have any like really good cameras or anything, but let's try it. I'm gonna reposition this thing and remove the amplifier from my bench. Oh well, yeah, sure, you can look at my new rack for what? Why not? I got that amplifier fairly new, and the equalizer I got with a burnt transformer. The guy I got it from just put a new transformer in when the old one burned out, and yeah, as I told him, well, yeah, sure, you can't just put a new transformer in. You have to find the cause for the transformer burning up. And he didn't do that. He just put a new transformer in, and of course it started smoking really bad, and then I got it. Fixed it, and now I use it. Since he didn't want it back, he just saw the opportunity to buy something new, better. That's what I should have done too, but poor. Oh well. Hello. Let's see if we can move some wires away. That should do it. Let's just do some quick cleaning here. Oops. That could hurt. Amplifier off. Insulation variac supply off. Here we go. Those things are now off. Well, I'm gonna need this PC anyway for some. I have the schematics, but they're not really good, so we're gonna use those on the PC. Rack unit, which I forgot to clean out after the build apparently. Let's move this to the side. Let's grab the computer that displays a black screen. Here we go. Well, since the test cartridge I got, it displays all RAMs as bad, I've replaced one of them. That's not the one. That's the one. With a new one. And it still shows all the RAM chips as bad. Well, you can't probably. You're not going to be able to read that anyway. It's a regular standard 2164 RAM chip. DRAM. I've changed it, sucked it in a new one. And the test cartridge says all RAM is bad. So then we're going to have to check the things that write to the RAM. Is just a picture cable. I'll show you how it works. Let's see, where's my test cartridge? There we got it. I'm just gonna show you how this thing here works. This is all the old version. I ordered a new one that will be arriving soon. Tomorrow, I hope. It's in a kit, solder kit, so we'll have something to do by then. And yeah, this I have the week off in Sweden, you know. Sportlov? I don't know what it's called. Normally we go up to the mountains and skiing, but that haven't happened for a few years. And I'm not much for skiing anyway. So just white. It's for the 8 RAM chip or RAM, and then it goes like that. But this one flashes for all RAM chips. It did that even before I changed one. So we're gonna go for the things that write to the RAM. Well, I don't know. Let's check. And we're gonna go and check the. I don't remember the name in my head, but there we go. 74LS257. We're gonna replace those. Those are the multiplexers to the RAM chips, I think they're called. I don't really remember. But to do that, we're gonna need some chips to replace them with. And I haven't gotten my. So I'm about to ask to buy ones, so we're gonna have to desolder some from an old board. Let's see here. I don't know if you can see that, but nope, that card doesn't have it. Well, why didn't I just think of that? I can go watch my own live stream. Wait a second. Just let me mute the audio. Let's see. Do we have some delay there? Yep. Anyway, no audio, and that's still late, but I can still see the live chat now. And the quality is terrible, I know. But anyway, let's continue. Let's turn the soldering iron on. This chip board doesn't gas. Taken out. 7406, that's not what we want. There's what we want. This card has it. And we're gonna take one of those. Oops. No problem. And we're gonna desolder one of those. You're gonna have to see my terrible desoldering skills. But anyway, it's a live video. You're gonna have to bear with it. Let's see here now. That's the ship we want. Let's mark that somehow. Oh, good enough. It's a scrap board anyway. Oh well, you could see me. That's not very good. Anyway, no problems. My desoldering pump just shot the tip off. It's not the best thing. Anyway, let's see, we're gonna need this. Are you hot yet? I think so. And I actually found something that's gonna be quite helpful. There we go, I got some pins that need some more address. Oh, it fell out. I guess they didn't need. Well, I don't understand why the quality is so fucking crappy here. Maybe it's my bad lighting. Or is it just badly focused? Too much light? I have no idea. I can't really see the stream. Oh, it did fall out. It was something else that fell out. My bad. Oh well. I'm not the best at desoldering or anything, but I'm gonna try not to make it too advanced. Well, since this board is garbage, it might end up in some of my art projects. So there we go. That's the ship we need. I don't know if you can see that, but I don't care. It's a 74 LS 257. Now we can put that board away. Let's get a holder and clean the pins off so that it will fit in the socket, because I'm not going to desolder it and solder in a new one. And if I don't misremember, this piece that this thing actually came from was malfunctioning. So yeah, not gonna. And to clean it up, we're gonna use some solder wick. I think I'll have some. I'm gonna need to get more about that stuff. If I don't disremember the fix on this is a bit bad, so we're gonna go get some more of that stuff too. Well, I got it, so why not use it? Smoking if you got me kinda deep. I think it's flux anyway. Charging. Only charging. Yeah, that's basically what I use my PC for. Charging and watching YouTube and live streams. Wait, by the way, what's happened with the live stream? Let's see if it's still live. I can see my live stream anyway. Oh, well, it seems to be working. That's good. And the mist stuff in that thing actually seemed to be like some sort of flux. You will. Let's straighten his legs out a little bit, and we should be good to go. This is just the basic steps of troubleshooting. That hopefully will work, because it's a pain in the ass to change these ships. If I were going to solder them in a new board that were attempted to repair, I actually would buy a new one to make sure it's working. But since meh. Let's put that to the side. Here we have the board. Move those away. If I don't have the right pin socket, we're gonna make one up by cutting a larger one to the right size. Let's just get rid of some of all the garbage right here on my bench. I should probably get an ESD mat, but well, you can't get everything. 74 LS 257 APC. Same, only different. Man, I've been streaming for 30 minutes and I'm watching. Just put that over here. Feels good, right? Anyway, I'm watching SKD bet on Facebook. It's quite interesting. Let's see if we have some socks actually. Before I do anything else. That one has a broken pin, that won't work. That's not a socket. This is a socket, but round counter pins. It seems like I'm out of fitting sockets. Oh well, they shut down the cable debate. Freaking admins. Shouldn't be allowed to be admins. Let's see. That's what I wanted. Ah, damn it. I'm gonna try another method here. A bit more brute force method. I'm just taking one side of the ship at a time, a bit carefully. Well, it is going out, so I guess it's working. Oh, ay, that thing got way too hot. But that's good, it's probably broken anyway. Hopefully this is any of the custom ships that are bad, then it'll be a lot harder. Damn, I need new tips for this thing. I haven't found them to buy anywhere. The garbage got away. Hey, to me, the garbage escaped. I don't really understand that, like, it's a huge amount of money people pay for some YouTuber to influence, to say good things about their stuff. That's not supposed to be there. That would have been a short. Let's avoid those. That was supposed to be 10. There we go. Let's just turn this upside down and get rid of that and solder sockets in. Well, I'm meaning to buy new ones, the right amount of pins, but meh. I'm poor. Hopefully the fix of this thing, if this is, will finance that stuff. Yeah, of course I made some research before I went straight into this video. This is actually my second attempt at this thing, as you might have been able to guess. Here we go, let's just make sure we haven't closed any shorts somewhere. Not that I can see. And we're good. Let's plug the old chip in. Well, old from the motherboard. Let's see if we live in accept these suck. Seems like it will. If I straighten out a few pins. There we go. That should work. Here we go. New pin. Let's just grab this on the board. We'll avoid shorts. We don't like those things. They're bad. Well, they're bad. They're really bad for circuits. Okay, that was terrible. I'm gonna go kill myself now. Well, let's see what it says. Hey, look! It started up! Now it's probably gonna say half of these ones are bad. No? RAM test 1, okay? If it says RAM, okay? PLA test, color RAM. Kernel ROM, bad. Sharak ROM. Well, oh, damn it. 0 watchers. I don't know why I keep doing these things, but oh well. I wouldn't stop doing it in real life, I just should stop putting it on the internet. Let's move those away. Plug the tape deck in. There we go. Rewind. There we go. Rewind it. Stop. Load. Return. Press play on tape. Just let me go see if I can find a joystick. While it loads. It's things from the 80s, you know. You gotta have some time accurate stuff to play it with. A Boss Wickle joystick sounds good. If it works. Not sure. Hey, it found a game! Well, I realize you probably can't see that. what's on the screen, but anyway. Now it's loading the game, I hope. Seems like it is. I find it quite weird though that if one of those two RAM multiplexer chips was bad, it would give all the RAM bad. That seems really weird actually. Um, well anyway, this is the first computer I've done any major fixing. I replaced the power switches in a few of them. I really need to get the SIG64 saver or fix them, build my own power supply again. The old one broke down. Let's see here, this shouldn't take that long. Oh, something's happening? That's always good. Well, last time I played this was on a Commodore 128, which I no longer own, which also had a RAM failure. And I can tell this joystick isn't working. Oh, it did. I don't even know what this game's. Oops, not supposed to do that, at least that's functional. Oops, not supposed to do that either. Oh damn it, I'm gonna die. Fuck! At least my scorebow's up when I shoot these things, so maybe let's continue doing that. I don't even know what fucking way I'm supposed to go in this game. It's so frustrating. I'm not supposed to. I don't even understand if I'm supposed to shoot these things or just go by. Well, I feel that I'm kind of just button mashing this game right now. Ah, lovely. Kill them. Well, I do have another Commodore 64 to repair. The only problem is I don't have the parts I need or the knowledge. And I guess the knowledge is the worst part though. Oh well. I don't know why I'm live streaming this anymore, but who cares? I got some free time, so let's use it. And I'm gonna die soon. Oops. Not supposed to do that. I just love this game. I'm actually planning on trying to write a game in BASIC, but then I would need to learn BASIC, and there's a lot of other programming languages I would like to learn before that. Oh well, let's play again. Well, since I'm going that way at the start, let's try going that way, but I don't find any of those things there, so that's the wrong way. Oops. Yeah, let's not do that again. Die, fucker. Ah, damn it. Ah, fuck. Stupid piece of shit. Died, and I died. Damn it. Oh well. It went so good the first time. Ah, damn it. What the fuck? What? What's that F meaning? Let's try to get it. Nothing. And I went through one of those things again and probably killed myself on the way. Well, I'm not good at this game in any instance, but here we go. Those are gone. Whoa. Ah! Oh, what happened? The joystick died? Damn it. I realize you probably even can't see the screen. Ooh, die, fucker, die. Die.